Hi everyone, it's Laleh Hancock, and today our tool is going to be one of my most favorites. It's one that I use every day at work, at home, when I'm talking to people, when I'm just hanging out and I've got some kind of sensation going on in my world, in my body, or anything else. And it's who does it belong to? And you know what? It's now actually turning into one of the fun ones that I like to dance to. So who does that belong to? Boom. Boom, 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 boom. Most of us have a lot of thoughts in our heads. We have what we call pain or sensation in our bodies. We have intensity. We have lots of stuff that's going on. And a lot of times we actually assume because we can hear it, feel it, sense it, whatever you want to call it, it has to be ours. But one of the things is that most of us can walk in a room and we would know if someone was fighting there. We can know if someone was happy in there. And it's because we do have the ability to be aware, to sense what's going on around us. And with that comes the same thing. Any thoughts, feelings, emotions, sensations, pain, intensity that you have, instead of just assuming I gotta pop a pill or I need to lay down, just ask the question. Who does this belong to? And I say that, it just makes me want to smile. And then you want to say, is it mine? Is it someone else's? Is it something else? And one of the things with Dr. Dane, he actually has this tool out there. And one thing that I love is, are you willing for just a couple of days to ask these questions? And for me, one thing that worked for me is like, okay, if this is really mine, it's going to come back anyway. So what if I didn't even have to think everything belonged to me, but I was willing to ask, is it mine, someone else, or something else? And when it's someone else, what you actually want to do is just acknowledge, okay, cool, I'm receiving information about someone else's body, somebody else's pain, somebody else's intensity. But what if it's not about you sucking it into your body, but it's actually your willingness to just return it with consciousness attached? Each one of us has free will. We have the ability to choose for ourselves. So when you are willing not to take on someone else's problem, not someone else's pain, or anything that's going on for them, but you're willing to actually send them contribution to them having the information, the awareness to change it if they desire, you create a whole new world. And one of the ways that I've looked at it is that there's always a point of where something gets started. That pain, intensity, idea, whatever, there's a starting point to it. And when you send contribution to it, you actually allow it to blow up and let the problem go away, let the pain go away. Or what you can do is allow the energy of that contribution to go to them. Gives them the awareness, and they get to choose, do they want to hold on to it or do they want to let it go? And this tool has been one of the greatest gifts for me. I have loved being an executive. I've always loved creating. And in business, I could go 24 hours and not stop. But there were these moments that I just felt so heavy. There were these moments I felt so stressed. And this tool assisted me in the sense that, wow, all the stress that I was perceiving, all the thoughts, all the things that were going in my head, they weren't actually all mine. And when you differentiate it's not yours, you actually allow you and your body to relax. You allow you and your body to come up with creative ideas and also these contribution that you can be for you and others. So what is it if it's something else? Something else is usually 99% of the time the earth. What does the earth require of us? A heck of a lot more laughter, a lot more joy in our world, because all the pain that we have, all the problems that we have, all the things that we are actually putting into the earth is when the earth says, hey, help me out here. So when you are asking these questions, check which one is actually lighter, which one expands your world. Mine, someone else, or something else. And if it's something else, would you be willing to send a prayer? Would you be willing to send a kiss? Would you be willing just to say, hey, Earth, whatever you require, I'm happy to contribute to you. And when you're willing to do that, what you're actually doing is anything you're picking up from the earth yourself and physically putting in your body, you give it space and you allow you to release it. Same thing. You doing that, you actually give a gift to the earth You allow the earth to release all the things that we're putting on it. And you also allow so much more to be available on the planet for you and others. So who does this belong to? Mine, someone else, or something else? Yours? Okay. Would you be willing for a few days, just what if it didn't have to be yours? But if it is, what is it? What can I do with it? Can I change it? How can I change it? And one of my questions is when. So those are your questions if it's yours. Someone else, return it to the sender with consciousness attached and allow it to go, or allow the change to happen when people are ready to choose it. Something else, prayer, kiss, contribution, earth, I'll send you whatever you require, or whatever. Go stand on grass, whatever brings you communion with the earth, that's your contribution. So you could do that, okay? Now remember, you guys have to subscribe if you want to see more of these videos pop up for you, okay? So click, click, click. Until next time, I'll chat with you soon. Bye-bye.